1 in 4 people will experience a mental health problem at some point during the course of a year. The majority of people are not admitted to a psychiatric hospital. However, there is a small and growing percentage of people who are admitted and sometimes detained against their will. Involvement in the psychiatric system can be distressing for patient and the family. The process of challenging detention or understanding the legal issues involved can be difficult. My name is Katarzyna Podkowik. I'm a director and a solicitor at GN Law, and I specialise in mental health law matters. Today, I will talk about admission to a psychiatric hospital. In England and Wales, under the provisions of the Mental Health Act 1983, a person can be deprived of their liberty at a psychiatric hospital. Most patients will be given the option of staying in hospital without being formally detained under the Act. This is known as a voluntary admission. If you agree to accept voluntary admission, then strictly you are free to leave at any time. However, there is a danger that you might be detained against your will if you try to leave when the doctor treating you feels that you should remain in hospital. If a person refuses voluntary admission, then they can be detained against their will if 2 doctors and a social worker feel that it is necessary for them to be in hospital to protect them or other people. If a person is detained against their will, then they can apply to be discharged from a hospital. This is done either internally to the hospital managers or externally to the first-tier tribunal. There are certain deadlines for applications which must be met according to the section that the patient is detained under. These details are outside the scope of this video. Free legal advice is available for both managers' hearings and tribunals. In tribunal cases, this funding is non-means tested. The funding is sometimes means tested for managers' hearings. This is only an introduction to the mental health law issues involved in admission to hospital. So please do take a look at other videos on this site, as they may answer the other questions you may have. You can also call me or one of my colleagues for a free chat to see if we can help. Or feel free to come into the office to see us.
This video is designed to be a brief introduction to the topic that it covers, and we hope you found it useful. It aims to be informative and to assist people to take the next step in solving the legal problem that they may have. This video does not constitute legal advice and does not seek to solve specific legal issues. If you have a specific legal problem that you need solved, you should take expert legal advice from a solicitor.